Greetings, everybody! Oh, it's gonna be a great week. I feel it. I feel it down to my toes. I have lots of material to cover today, 15 stories. I'm sure we'll get through all of those, but I'm going to do some in-depth stuff on some of these this week, including the Elon Musk one that we'll talk about in just a minute. But I'm pretty excited. I hope you are too. We've got a lot of great folks hanging out with us already early in the stream. We've got Xenomorph here with us. There's Theme Park Casual, Snorta, Poopus Q Burr. We've got the ever lovely Sherry, and checking in from the cosmos, it's the Cosmic Squirrel. Looks like D-Bud Martin is here. We've got Forbidden Ruin. Looks like Terry Rose is in the house. Good vibes all around, I hope. Of course, we also have One Man Show, the great Vince Womack. I think I've already said hello to Xenomorph, but hey, Xenomorph, again. We got Lord Thoth, one of the amazing wrenches here on the channel, including so many others like this man here, the Mensch of Wrenches, the Master of Mods, Eric K. Good to see you, my friend. Of course, we also have the lovely Tina Beebe. I'm having a great day. Hope you are as well. Brahma Bull is in the house, as is Olaf Von S. Looks like HVP is here as well. Looks like you guys are chatting about big streams and stuff. That's interesting. Let's see. Dr. Dragon is here. We've got Janet from Another Planet. Greetings. Good to see you, hon. Captain Trek is promoting the Gilded server. Thank you for that, Captain Trek. Got the chance to hang out with him yesterday. There's stuff we did yesterday that's going to show up over on Midnight's Edge or Midnight's Edge After Dark here in the near future. So stay tuned. Let's see, what else do we have? We got Fat Elvis here, the Cheese Factor, and who else rolled in the door? Let's see. Pat S is here. What's up, Pat S? Criticible, the Rainbow Knight, Master Sidearms. Let's see. Oh, Matt G's here as Amaranth for the win. Oh, I can't wait. I'm really stoked. I don't know about you guys. Have you ever been this excited? I'm really, really excited. I don't know why. Very, very strange. We got Darius Munchausen in the house. We got Rob Altus. We've got Midnight Mike is here to hang out with us as well. Let's see. Willie Woodward. Good to see you, buddy. And Morgan King. Good to see you. There's another compatriot of mine that we're doing something with. Good to see you, Steven. Hope everything's going well. We have just another red shirt. Hail, Mr. Shirt. And scrolling down, there's the very lovely Six. Whew, good to see you, Six. Let's see, who else is here? Blue-Eyed Roof Korean the Based. How's it going, my friend? And, of course, Mutant Bamhammer. What's slapping, Misa dudes? That's right. Oh, let's talk about that. Actually, let's talk about a lot of stuff. Here we go. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thank you for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. That's right, we have a super sticker up on the stream. Thank you, Makini, for the super sticker. You got my little favorite guy there. Of course, Andy Masterson rolled in late and a few other folks. I'm glad everybody could join us. We're up and running. Let's get started. First of all, we're going to start with a slappening event last night. Well, not really. Trevor Noah addresses the Will Smith Oscars slap in his Grammys monologue. What's really funny is Deadline published multiple typos in this article, amongst other things. They put opening dialogue instead of opening dialogue, but at least in the body of the story. But thought it was kind of interesting in the fact that he said, we're keeping people's names out of our mouth. Well, of course, very funny. And again, this wasn't the only joke at the Oscars' expense. I think one of the guests came out wearing a crash helmet, but complaining that didn't have like a face guard on it. Can't make that up. Star Trek Strange New Worlds. They released a new trailer. Do you care? I know I don't. It's a terrible idea. The aesthetic is okay. It looks like they spent a little bit of time, focusing on that, but many of the things that start out good usually end up terribly wrong for Paramount. But we'll have to see at the end of the day, and I will give this show a chance and probably be disappointed and then, never watch it again. That just seems to be the pattern of things nowadays. Morbius did not have the kind of weekend that it wanted to. It got some real rough reviews at the beginning. I kept hearing some really bad stuff. We talked about it over on Midnight's Edge in the Morning, which again this morning we'll be talking about Morbius, as a matter of fact. And it just didn't do well. It made the projected $84 million global start. That's not great. Although the film didn't cost all that much, it was reported at $83 million in its gross budget. And I think the net budget was something like 70, 75, somewhere in there. So they got some incentives and things that gave them a little bit of a break. But I'm telling you, this film underperformed in a way that I don't think Sony was prepared for. And at the same time, while only released in international markets, Sonic is gaining momentum. So I have a feeling that that film is going to do very well over its performance. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing it at the end of this week. Hopefully those of you who have seen it can say some good things about it, because I've heard nothing but positive. So moving on from there, it looks like Tiger is going to be playing at Augusta. That's right. He will probably be playing in the Masters. He's saying it's a game time decision, but there's no way he's going to travel all the way back down there if he's not going to play. So I'm looking forward to this. The world's best golfer returns, and I'm excited. R.I.P. Maks Levin. He's a photographer and documentarian that was found deceased in the current war-torn country, along with this man, a director of Mariupolis. His name is Mantas Kvedaravicius, and was a very well-known Lithuanian filmmaker. Again, we lost two of them in that particular war zone, but then we lost somebody near and dear to many of our hearts, Estella Harris. She passed away. Of course, she was featured in the show Seinfeld, but was also in Toy Story as the voice of Mrs. Potato Head, and many, many other things. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, she has been around forever and just a lovely personality, and just great human. It's a real shame, but 93, she did pretty good. There's a new chair that's been appointed at the UK broadcaster Channel 4 right prior to its basically going private. I don't see any way out of it for this particular channel. We'll see how privatization goes over here. I'm not sure why they would have put Sir Ian Cheshire in this position, but we'll find out at the end of the day how that works. But BBC just struggled on its relaunch. It's had no appeal, despite spending £80 million to get this thing back up and running. Many critics of BBC Three have slammed it, and one of them saying primarily it's a complete waste of money. Hard not to agree. Jillian, thank you for the super chat, saying wishing everyone the loveliest of days. I hope you have a great day too. We have China box office crumbling as the global crisis virus lockdowns bite. Well, yeah, they've shut down significant portion of their cities, or at least a couple cities. 25 million people seem to be locked down at this point in time, maybe more. It's hard to get accurate news out of China nowadays. Elon Musk, as we've mentioned in the chat, bought a 9.2% stake in Twitter, just like he was, we were all thinking he was going to do it. So the stock price for it just went absolutely soaring. That price tag was $2.89 billion. And this, despite the fact that this guy lives in a pre-manufactured home on site in Texas. This dude's amazing, right? That manufactured home, $50,000. We're going to do a video on this later in the week. And it looks like the MLB is actually going to be using an electronic system for calling pitches between a catcher and a pitcher. How long before we have robo-umps? Who knows? We'll see. Hope Solo was arrested and charged with DWI and child abuse for allegedly being obviously intoxicated, passed out behind the wheel of her van. This is a real shame. She's about to be honored for her performance in the women's teams for soccer. We'll have to see how that works out. But Kareem is not a fan of LeBron, and he went back on the record saying the things that he said are really beneath him. And unfortunately, I ran out of time despite the fact that I had one more story, and that seems to be the case pretty regularly. But hey, thanks for being here. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts. Yay! Of course, like and
share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
That's right, everybody. Midnight's Edge in the morning is coming up in just a few moments, so I hope you guys can head on over there. We'll see. I might be able to pop in and hang out. That'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm going to start working on some other videos later today. I hope everybody has an incredible day, as obviously Jillian N suggested. And I don't know. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate you. See ya.